Hello, good afternoon, dear friends. Mario Baum here today, once again, wishing you all a very good start of the new 2023. I believe it's full moon today, so it must be around January 6th. Hoping that all of you are doing well, staying healthy, and enjoying and living the present moment that we all have the great opportunity to explore, experience, and overcome all the different challenges that our current times put us through. So, today I just wanted to polish and highlight a bit more what we do at Mario Baum, how we can give you different skills to overcome your challenges, your fears, traumas which you might have been through, and above all, remind you that you are the one who is in command of all the different challenges that life puts you through. You are the one who overcomes them alone. You might have different techniques, different skills, but at the end of the day, it's you who overcomes them without anybody's support. So, having said this, what we do with hypnosis, helping you also learn different skills of meditation, which now, as a result of different ways of teaching people, is also called mindfulness, living the present moment, bringing out the best of you in each different circumstance. And in saying this, I have to share also the personal experience that we have been through, which absolutely makes a shift in the way how you interact with people every day by being present in the here and now. It's incredible how fast that shift takes place. The moment you focus on living in the present moment, not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, just here and now, just as if you are doing an exam every day. Every day is a new challenge, every day is a new opportunity to overcome your different skills, to overcome different opportunities, but more importantly, to improve on that what we have learned so far on a daily basis. So, with this said, what does hypnosis do for each one of us? Everybody has possibly a different item in their current life that they are overcoming, that they are looking forward to, or that we are learning. But the primary goal of all of us is to remember that we have two parts to make a whole, and many people call it a connection to source, to God, you name it. But what we want to share is that we have our me present, or my I, which is here now, the present one, the conscious one. And at the same time, we have the I, or the me, the subconscious one, the one that talks to you when you're asleep, the one that talks to you to say, hey, stop, don't move now. That's our subconscious mind telling us to not do or say or react to something. So the problem with many of us, I include myself there, is that we have to learn the skill of living in the we. In the we, not only we as a whole community, which is the easiest way of understanding this, but we in the sense of I conscious, I subconscious, together as we make a bigger community. And when we live in we daily, our way of interacting with others, our way of facing our challenges on a daily basis makes it more easier. It's a way as if you are living in a mindful state of awareness on a daily basis. Things become easier for you, you don't have any judgments, and we also interact with ourselves on an easier way, not so harsh, not so judgmental. And more importantly, we, with this, enable our way of thinking towards ourselves primarily, and with others far greater than just thinking about the I. And in doing so, when we think as we, in our day-to-day, when we study, when we work, when we do different activities, that allows us to be able to focus on the greater good that there is, on the greater needs, on the greater opportunities. And as we approach and we give and we receive far more than as if we were to think in only the I. So with this, I would like to share a very simple, brief example that you can visualize. You can visualize daily. You can visualize it while you're having breakfast. We can visualize it when we practice brushing our teeth. We can visualize it when we walk. We can visualize it when we go to the car, when we go to the bus, when we go to the tube, whatever we do, that is when we can practice this great exercise of we. So there are two ways of doing this. One, which is you look at your shadow and you look at yourself and you realize that the both of them are going the same direction, but the unity of them allows you to reach your destiny. The other one is when you look yourself in the mirror, you can see yourself having different shapes and forms and allowing yourself to actually be able to realize that the other person in the mirror is imitating you fully. And that's why whatever we think, whatever we do, there's a reflection of that as we go. It's a reflection not towards others, it's a reflection in ourselves. Therefore, it's very important that we speak to ourselves in the we, and in doing so, we adopt this capacity of feeling that we live fully in all our most fullest capacities that we have. Another exercise that we can do is visualize ourselves not only in the mirror or our shadow, but also as if it were two letters, I and I. And I and I together is the Roman symbol of two. Or you can also visualize it as two, how can we say this? Two forms not colliding, but joining forces together in order to make one big whole thing. Because even though our body, our mind, and our spirit interact with us every time, and whatever sense we get from our sensorial elements in our body, the smell, the eyesight, what we hear, what we taste, all these senses have an effect on our subconscious. And that's why sometimes we remember flavors or smells or sounds and we relate them to a specific emotion or location. And that is our subconscious talking to us. Then many years later, you can be in a similar situation or location and have that smell, and that brings you to that memory which you once had, which was possibly good or bad. Therefore, when we think as we bring that emotion, that taste, that flavor, that smell, that sound within us in the present, and we live it, we actually can understand everything much better, and also our full surroundings of that situation. So with all this, there are many tools how we can not only work on ourselves, but also help other people around us in order to be able to be more present in the we. Growing up is not only about knowing more about a certain subject, it's also about living fullest. And with that, you live to your fullest potential and capacities. That's it for now. See you soon. Bye for now. Mario Ball.